All right.
And I don't know why it would be a legitimate fear. It just cough.
Hello.
See,
Hello,
I don't know
everyone,
which
and
part is
welcome
worse. Oh god, it's recording. I
Kyonin
can't say that now.
Legacies. God damn it. All right. Whew.
I don't even try and make things sexual, but that's just how things roll.
That's just the company you keep, man.
It is. It yabba dabba do be like that sometimes.
Sometimes I just have to wonder and just go, the fuck is wrong? What is going on? Why?
Boy.
The answer to that is I don't know what you expected.
I don't know what I expected either, but it wasn't this.
I'm gonna upgrade my weapon and get out of Eureka and get into session.
Oh, that didn't work. Oh well.
Let's just start the session. Let's just start the session.
Goody, would you like to-
Exactly, Sola.
Would you like to do the honors, Goody?
Sure. So, welcome one and all. I am Wuten, and this is the. I'm just fucking. So, last time on Kyonin Legacies, the party finally made it to Cloverstone, where they were tasked with not only figuring out what this strange dwarven mage known as Spellhammer has been doing, but also find some missing miners and other soldiers who've tried to go investigate a place called Adramlock's Hoard, where apparently Spellhammer's been conducting some kind of excavation for something. And they were also told that if they wanted to find out a little bit more about what his plans might entail, he has a small, quaint shack up on the mountainside, not too far up the ways from Cloverstone. So after riding the elevator up to the main part of the city, they make their way up and around the mountainside to the shack to discover that it, much like the Keeper's Hollow, is bigger on the inside.
Dun, dun, dun.
So they begin to explore the place, ransack it, destroy some very not so good looking arcane creations along the way. And among the things that they find is a little AFG, which I'm glad Kai picked up on the joke in chat. It's called the what did I put in there? The Arcanotech Formula Generator, which is basically a multifunctioning magic missile spell of sorts. After obtaining 2 wands for it, they're able to find out that they can either fire it in a force cone or a focused shot in either direction.
It's a fucking gun.
It's a fucking gun.
Yes. An amazing fucking gun.
I just remember that from the Doom movie. Big fucking gun. Also, yikes, I saw the fucking Doom movie. Anyway.
Yeah. God damn, all right. I had blocked that out of my memory.
I did too. That was fucking 2005. Anyway.
How was
That was a Doom movie?
Delving further, they found a secret basement library of sorts, where they discovered a last little bit of intel, piecing together all the places that he's going to be, but also triggering a little pigeon, a little pigeon that alerted the defense systems. Those defense systems then broke out from behind a concealed bookcase, grabbed Cassandra, and now the fight is on. We roll for initiative as we travel back to the flashback zone.
Oh.
Kanari.
I think we're on.
Yeah, we are on the main map.
Mm-hmm.
Flashback.
Just find my. There we go. I'm traveling with this gentleman for about a week, and you have been doing your best to not exactly wanting to make yourself seen a whole lot in towns.
Right.
Would you have gone to any of these within these towns, or would you have probably waited outside?
Unless he
Outside
gave
the
me,
towns?
yeah, unless he gave me specific reason to believe that I'd be particularly safe, then probably staying outside of town and waiting for him to finish his business.
Okay. Well, you are keeping yourself a ways out of Liazeros as you see him making his way back down the pathway towards you, and he has something in his hand, and he tosses you an orange.
She looks at it. She hasn't really seen anything like this south of the mountains before. Sniffs hesitantly. Takes
Might
a
have
bite.
a bit of a sting to start, but thought you might sample some of the cuisine up here while we're hoofing it.
Well, what is it?
It's called an orange. Do you not have any fruit down where you're from?
Well, we have fruit, but usually it's more obvious that it's... I mean, does one cut it?
Well, some can peel it, but some like the skin.
Well,
Matter of taste, honestly.
she shrugs, chomps, coughs. Perhaps without the peel.
Well, I've got everything you needed and all the supplies you asked for, he says as he hands you a little, one of the sacks he was carrying. You see like the number of supplies that you had asked for, like little bits of components, healing reagents, and all that.
Thank you. I hope it didn't set you back too much.
Hardly. I think we're going to probably need it by the time we get to our destination.
Well, you may be right. Based on what you've told me, well...
And begin making your way down the road, and eventually he'll break the silence and say, "Do you recall that question you asked me when we first met?"
I do. Have you thought about your answer?
I did. And I had reasons to be cryptic, I hope you understand, but... Put your right up there. See, I oft wander the Odeligan steppes. And the reason for that is something recently has begun happening out there. As surely being familiar with some of the Gnoll tribes, they understand the importance of tracking and keeping and marking territories to whence return, yes?
Yes. And even as far south as we are, we've heard some of the rumors from out there.
Yes. I would go so far to bury the dead once I chase down a certain quarry, only to come back to discover that all the bodies are gone.
I see.
And the other reason is that, well, with Vera and Avaloja at war, it's been perfect opportunity for some of the more barbaric Gnoll tribes to take advantage of either camps, raiding, pillaging, stealing, and otherwise.
As they're wont to do, yes.
And that group that was pursuing you was one of the tribes I was tracking.
Convenient.
Well, we'd like to think so.
So what does this have to do with me and the question?
It has to do with our destination. A little place called Linyara. It's a place that I had a small hand in finding as a settlement. But the population seems to be ever growing, and I think someone like you and your capabilities and the will that you have may be able to be part of the solution.
Well, in all the time that we've talked, you've convinced me that you do have a plan, and that I can be part of that. Seeing as there's nothing left for me anywhere else, I can't believe that there's any better place for me.
Well, there's a young girl there that I'm sure would be very pleased to meet you.
Well, I find that hard to believe, but then I don't tend to think that anyone would give me much more than the time of day.
I used to think that myself long ago when I ran with a group called the Narr'tor, but that's long ago. But in my time roaming these lands, there's something that I learned. When the wind is blowing against you, take stock of your allies, yourself, and what you have, and then you start rowing together.
All right.
Sometimes when you're dealt a hand like that, it's all you can do to reach the shore. Remember that.
We have a similar saying. The grass bends with the wind. The tree falls before it.
That is a nice one. And you think that this lady wouldn't like to meet you?
Well, I don't know how she feels about grass and trees.
Roll initiative.
Aye.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Where's my sheet? Oh, I not have one.
God damn it, Anri.
You want one? Sorry. I swear it opened, apparently not. Okay, sorry.
Oh, nice. Question, Guri, by the way, it's one single hand that has been grabbed, right?
Correct.
Okay.
His other one is still open. Okay.
I'm missing on the initiative.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Cassandra is in the grip of a large automaton that is being piloted, shall we say. The sun outburst scatters books, debris, and all sorts of things around the ground around it, creating difficult terrain. I will highlight whereupon this difficult terrain is entailed. Anything in this little violet sector is difficult terrain.
Good to know.
Top of the round, Kai.
Boof. Alright. That is a lot of difficult terrain. That is going to be a very difficult to terrain.
God damn it.
Okay, so I can make it 10 feet till I get 2, and it's double movement when in Difficult terrain, yes.
Yes.
What's your movement speed? 40?
Yeah, 40.
5 short.
Yeah, I just can't make it. So 10, and then...
You don't have an ability that would let you charge through difficult terrain.
No. I mean, that would be...
That'd be 40.
10. Yeah, that would be... Nope. I could only get up to... Difficult terrain? I'm just gonna move my way in. And then...
You can take 2 move actions.
That is true. Thinking what I'm doing, I could do is go over here and then try to maybe... Because I'm assuming Cassandra's going to be able to attempt to escape on her turn. One thing I could do is try to howl to try to assist in her roll. So I could step up to there and try to howl at her.
That's
okay.
true.
That would be my move plan.
Howl!
Alright, go and make a performance check then. Let's see how well you do.
Alright. 16. I try. I don't think it's going to be enough, but I try.
It's not quite enough.
No.
You're all a little taken aback at the moment, and slightly and a bit shaken up from the sudden outburst, and Cassandra's a little freaked at the moment. So
Yeah.
this does not work this time.
Worth a try.
Yeah. Shizuki.
Alright. So... Kai is taking care of that automaton right now. I'm gonna address our little feathered furry friend here as I charge and
Fuck the bird.
Area's focus?
we don't because last thing we want is it alerting more things on us.
That's true.
Agreed.
So, 26 to its flat foot.
Hits.
Alright, that is a whopping plus 15 points of damage to the bird.
Alright, so you're charging, you charge the bird. You just smash it into a bunch of little clockwork parts.
Good.
Target confirmed! Engaging all enemies!
I love the idea of you just slapping it into the ground.
Yeah. 5 check. God.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Kanari, make me a free nature check as you start.
Okay. 1 second to remember what my roll for that is.
Okay. Since you were observing this before, I'm giving this to you, but since you were taking note of the area before the little clockwork pigeon flew down. This is indeed an animal, the bones of an animal, of some kind of prehistoric animal.
Okay. I will probably save that for now. That is good information to have, and thank you. I am going to cast... Which one for this?
Either or one of those.
Exactly.
Will work.
Sorry.
He's trying to hint the spell.
Cure moderate wounds on Cassandra.
All right.
That's
Oh yeah, she was hurt.
Empowered. See if that works.
Hey, it does.
19
I
HP.
think I'm back at full.
All right.
Ghost
Yep.
central ghost hand.
Yep.
Touch people and make them feel better.
Swoosh.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okie doke. Sorren.
Well, unfortunately, difficult terrain is going to make things difficult. So I think the best thing for me to do is I'm going to move kind of next to Shizuki a little bit. And while I'm moving, I'm going to whip out a wand.
Okay.
Hey, good man.
What you doing,
Alright.
baby?
Let's see if we can remember how to use this thing. Use magic device to fire a magic missile at the construct.
All right.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna call that a success, but barely.
But barely, okay. And magic missile. Magic missile fires forth from the wand. I take a charge off the wand and roll my damage. Four points of force damage.
Okay. Since you rolled a nat 20 on your use magic device, would you like to re-roll to see if you get a 4? I will take the higher roll.
Sure, I won't say no.
I like to try and reward nat 20s a little bit more. Okay, I will take the 4.
Because I don't think arrows are going to work as well against a construct, so.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're really lucky.
True. That will otherwise, that's my move in standard. Why is this so...
Okay.
This music sounds familiar for some reason, but I don't know why.
It's from Bomberman 5 of all things.
Really?
All right.
Cassandra.
Freeing myself from the grip of this thing is an action, right?
Yep. It is your standard action.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna
Either
try
to grapple or escape artist.
let's see. I actually have escape artist.
Is it better than your grapple?
Grapple is CMB, right?
CMB,
Yeah.
yes.
CMB is better.
Use whichever one is better.
Oh no.
Oh no no no!
That's not gonna work.
Somebody help me!
Help me! Help me!
Guess that.
And I
So-
cannot do. And I
Anything
cannot
for a
do.
swifter move you might attempt?
Yep, that's pretty much it. I can.
Okay. Anri, your turn passes and you overcome the stun.
Okay. I'd like to use a fucking gun.
No, so your turn ends and then you get
Oh.
over the stun.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, you were still having affected by stunning eruption.
Ah, right, okay.
It
Yep.
used my own
Alright,
trick
I
against
forgot
me.
Alright, I forgot what that meant.
You're
Whoops.
good, no worries.
I guess I'm here now.
It is the automaton's turn. Enemies detected. Powering Larbird cannon.
No!
Okay.
Okay, if we're facing the boss, then that means it's to the left.
No,
Mhm.
I'm. So, on its turn, as a swift action, Anri, you notice this straight away. Out of its chest appears 3 small wand-like objects. Enemies detected, charging, and they are now facing outward.
Okay.
Aiming to hit a bunch of us.
Yeah, we're getting a cone attack.
Ooh, woo.
And as its standard action, it is going to take a swing at Anri. with its right claw. Anri, what is your AC?
22.
Full AC, yeah.
Okay,
Not
that's going to
unlucky,
hit.
Concern.
16 points of damage.
Ooh.
And what is your CMD?
My CMD is.
Don't grab
25.
everybody.
25.
Okay, you are pulled in.
Ah,
Don't
hell.
just think you have a clear shot at the pilot now.
Provoking
And,
all the attack opportunity in the world, but sure.
And Kai, he is going to punch you with Cassandra.
Ow.
Oh, Jesus.
What is your AC?
Not that, if that was the roll for me. 25.
Okay. It will miss.
Oh, okay. It's like, if that's the roll for that, I'm definitely hit, but no. Okay.
Tell me he does not
Cassandra-
have weapon proficiency halfling.
So Cassandra, just so you know, it missed you, but it looked as though if it was going to hit, it would have hurt you too.
I jumped over you.
Is he using me like a fucking hammer?
Yeah.
You are his weapon now, as he makes slam attacks.
I am going to try to save you.
All right.
I don't
It
know
is the
how.
pilot's turn. As a swift action, out of the neck of the automaton, more wands begin to switch out and then begin spinning around.
Someone shoot those out of the air.
Let's see what wand he gets.
The construct driver.
Correct. I need to re-roll that. Okay. Okay. So, he gets the illusion. It activates, and then he begins to blur.
The pilot does.
Yes.
Ooh, that's
Right.
well. Magic missile doesn't care.
There you go.
All right. It is actually on this turn where the triple wand from the chest begins to charge. It should have been on this turn, which brings us back to the top of the round.
This is the Ka turn, and the next turn is May.
Oh my god. You know what? I get my immediate action for that. I'm kidding.
God damn it.
Oh,
Hey man, don't blame me.
Luckily,
Just to
you
show-
can take a 5-foot step in difficult terrain.
It's just to show what.
I don't think you can.
Pretty sure you
Yeah.
can.
You still have to take a move action because you can't move only 5 feet. You have to move 10 feet.
1 second.
Unless you have a special ability like
Okay,
like
yeah,
feather
yeah,
step or light step.
Yeah, there's a specific thing for that,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay. No 5-foot steps, sadly. Rip.
Have a night.
You can always run in and bite.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking about doing is readying an action for next time he tries to swing at me with Cassandra, I try to jump on the hand.
So ready in action to grapple him.
Yes, ready an action to grapple him so I can try to help get Cassandra out.
Okay. That's what you're doing with your turn then?
Yep.
All right. I will move him. I'll move you down the list here then.
Yep. I am preparing to strike.
Gotcha. Shizuki. I went too far. There we go.
Okay. So, I will be using a little something that I don't think I've used since the first session. You all remember I had an ability called Martial Flexibility?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick that up to grab Smashing Style, and I'm going to choose the
Choose axes, hammers, or flails.
Yep, I am going to choose Hand Axe as I move 1, 2, 15, 25, and I can't move anymore for that, unfortunately.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep, that will be my turn.
Okay. Kanari.
Okay, so you very helpfully reminded me that I have an Onyx of Summon monster. What do you need from me to activate that? UMD?
That would be use magic device.
If you have it on your spell list, though,
I do not.
is
Okay.
it on your
This is why this
class
is important.
spell list?
Nope.
Let me ask you some in DMs real quick
Nick's
from
note.
Cygnus.
Okay.
Wuten writes that down.
Yes. Okay, it is on my spell list.
Okay. Wuten writes that down.
Okay, so let me make that
Well,
UMD check for you.
I
Or not.
I was answering a question that I had to type to him, so
Wuten is perplexed.
Okay, so what is this going to look like then?
but the spell
Well,
or
what do you need me to roll, if anything? If it is indeed on my caster list, do I just use it like a spell?
You can just use
Okay.
You
All
should
right,
just be
then.
able to use it, yeah.
Okay, then I will summon the thing.
okay. Okay, 1 second here.
what is on his spell list.
So does this work exactly like a standard summon, or is it slightly different?
All right, so this is going to take 1 round to cast.
Okay.
And it will appear on your turn, in which case you will get your turn again.
All right.
All right. Sorren.
Not entirely sure what a good action to do is. Might as well continue trying to get closer so that I can try to do something helpful. So
Would magic missile that fucking pilot.
Agreed.
I will work with the,
Lord.
I will work on the pilot. Yeah, 5, 10, 20, 30. So we'll move here, and then I'm going to use magic device to activate the wand again.
That
Cool.
works.
And it's on the pilot. He takes 4 points of force damage.
And
Magic
that goes
missile is unerring, so.
and it goes through the blur.
Yep.
All right, and he will take that damage.
Take another one off the wand. And otherwise, that is my turn.
Okay.
While I move, I'll draw out my rapier in my other hand, I guess. Why not? Would that be useful? Nah, I won't worry about it. I just have the wand.
Okay. Back to you, Cassandra.
She's gonna use Inspire Courage. Is it on everyone? Yes.
Everyone within hearing distance.
Yep. Everyone gets a +2 morale bonus versus charm and fear effects, and 2 attack and damage rolls. As she starts singing "Somebody Save Me."
Somebody save me!
This is a certified Cassandra classic.
For just 4 payments of $19.99, you can get the full collection.
Oh my god. Featuring other doodads is get me the fuck out of here. And, oh my god, that orc is charging right for us. Alright. Is that your turn, Ebony?
Yes, because that's my action.
It was
Okay.
versus fear and charm.
Should be fear and charm, yes.
Alright, cool. Just marking that down.
Okay, Anri,
Okay.
you are
Currently
caught in its
grabbed.
pincer.
I'm currently grabbed. Alright. So I have options.
Be careful with ranged attacks if you try.
Yeah. Well, you see, I was thinking of trying.
Because even if you have precise shot that ignores melee penalties, you still provoke attacks of opportunity for ranged attacks.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, but what can you do? Squeeze?
My
Maybe I shouldn't have
thoughts
said that.
my thoughts were, if I remember correctly, other than the rules he posted in chat, Goody mentioned that the fucking gun worked like magic missile. It's essentially force damage. So I was thinking, would it go through a blur?
It would. If it's essentially magic missile.
It would effectively work as a line, so yes.
Okay. See, I might risk it for a biscuit.
Here's one I haven't heard in a while.
You haven't heard of risk it for a biscuit? Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Nice.
I brisket for a biscuit.
Yeah. Then again, I'm not sure if there was a way to possibly counteract those ones, but I'm not really in a position to do that with the fucking gun. That was a guess of mine, but you know, for now I'm just gonna. Yeah, might as well give it a go, I guess. Because I doubt I could actually get out. Alright. We're gonna attempt to shoot the pilot with the fucking gun, if I can do that.
Formation.
Hmm?
What formation?
Focused. You know,
Okay.
all of them facing forward.
So swift action to switch over the focus formation, and then standard to fire.
Okay.
Roll the damage.
Yeah. Well, okay, is it just a straight shot? It just hits?
I mean, it's a line, so it's not gonna go through the. It's not gonna. You're not gonna have to worry about the blur.
Okay. Alright, I was just wondering if I needed to roll attack.
if it's a line, they would make saving throws instead.
What did I write? Well, let's see what I wrote back when I was. All right, yeah. So full round action, 64. Okay. I don't think I really said. So with this, I'll just call it a line. So yes.
All right.
So 16 points of force damage from this guy.
And I'm guessing that provokes.
Does it count as just activating a magic item? Then no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Activating
Alright.
magic items does not provoke.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that and run.
All right. On the automaton's turn, Kai, it looks like it's beginning to rear back up towards you again.
Wiggles my butt.
So is this like an attack that will challenge his attack, or I'm trying to figure out how this would work exactly?
Don't know. Gonna try to, however you want to rule it, my attempt here is I want to try to jump onto the hand as he's swinging at me.
Okay.
Don't know.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay. 27.
Okay. Let me try something real quick here. Your AC again is
25.
okay. So, because of your higher acrobatics, I'm going to say that you take... I'm going to lower the die on this.
Okay.
Cassandra and Kai, you both take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But Kai, as he hits you with Cassandra, you're able to get some good footing on onto its arm.
Cassandra's gonna apologize. In fear.
So we'll say that you're... Yeah, we'll say that you're about here.
Agreed.
Continuing his turn with his second attack. This merry little band of robot riders makes their way forward. Nope, right there. Shizuki, he's going to try and punch you with Anri.
Okay.
What is your AC?
21.
Okay. You both take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Okay.
Now we can say Anri hits like a truck.
Yeah.
It is the pilot's turn. The wands are going to spin again. Okay. And roll this. Okay. Kanari, can you please make me a fortitude save, please?
Good.
Okay, that is a success.
Good.
You will take 1 point of strength damage
Uh-oh.
as a necrotic beam fires from the wand that lands at the front of the neck.
Oh, that's a ray of enfeeblement.
Okay.
Charge complete. Firing. And 30-foot cone. Shizuki, are you within that?
Depends on where the starting point is. Based on Pathfinder.
Where is he starting his cone? If it's that, then he's literally not going to hit anything.
Okay. So it fires off, and no one is hit. Recalibrating. And it is then going to turn in. It's going to turn this way and begin charging again. Which brings us to top of the round with Kai.
Alright.
You are on the robot's arm.
I'm on the robot's arm. I'm going to start, I guess, attacking it. I need to try to get you free. Unless... Is there any way to break a grapple with a grapple?
You can assist in a grapple.
What would be a way that I could help get Cassandra out?
Well, let me see here. Let's look up the grapple rules, shall we? Hold up.
Well, what about a cold shot on the arm? Doesn't that prevent it from using that hand for such things.
Kick you out.
Called shot, if you can, if that's something that I don't know if that's rules we're using, but you can always ask.
Cold shot on the arm.
Called shot.
Yeah. I can read out the rules if this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm honestly not familiar.
Okay. Specifically here, a cold shot to the arm deals no additional damage, but for 1d4 rounds, any attack rolls, ability checks, or skill checks made using the wounded arm take a -2 penalty. If a critical deals 1d4 points of dexterity and 1d4 points of strength damage, a successful fortitude saving throw halves the ability damage. The target also suffers the effects of a cold shot to the arm for 1d4 minutes. And there's an extra level for debilitating, but I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, cold shots are optional rules for Pathfinder. So
Okay.
DM's choice on whether or not.
Okay.
Would it cause a drop then, potentially? Because I could potentially rule that.
I'm not seeing anything that says as much. The debilitating blow, a cold shot that deals half the creature's hit points of damage, or more, whether a critical hit or not, results in a debilitating blow that has extra effects. Debilitating blow to the arm deals 1d6 dexterity, 1d6 strength, renders the arm useless until healed, unless the target succeeds at a fortitude saving throw.
Okay. Since this is a special case because it's a construct. Kai, what I can do, I'll let you make an attack roll. If you hit the AC, we'll have your die in damage, and I'll allow you to free Cassandra.
All right.
Let's go with that.
Don't let me push the cold shot rules if that's not something we're used to. That's just
No, it's fine. I can spin things if you guys.
Are there any bonus effects going on right now?
There is the
Inspire Courage. Looks
Inspire
like.
Courage.
Okay. 21.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna try to hold on then and see if I can do it again next turn.
All right. Shizuki.
And get you free.
All right. Here. So you said it was turning this way and recalibrating, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Can't seem to delete my. There we go.
I'm not gonna be caught right there. Here. Then swift action, exploit weakness. Plus 9. I assume that doesn't meet or beat its CR.
If it's CR 15, I'd be fucked.
CR. It's 10 plus its CR.
10 plus its CR. That does not beat.
Well, all right. Okay, here we go. Sunder. The big fat D20 plus.
I mean, it's a giant suit of walking armor. I'm not sure how does Sunder work on that.
Yes.
Yes.
Imagine it would break him down slowly. If he is made of armor, it would still break his armor by breaking him.
So 19 meet or beat its CMD.
It does not.
Shizuki is probably the best to try to kill constructs and whatnot due to that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I honestly am. It's just shitty rolls this round, sadly.
Same. I had to.
Yeah. Kanari,
Okay.
at the start of your turn, out of a seemingly pocketed black void,
That's not fucking helpful.
it then It then gallops forward behind Shizuki with an axe.
Bruh.
Nope, sorry, with a hammer. And let's see how he do.
I hope he do.
Ooh.
This round he don't do. Unless, wait, he has powerful charge, so... No, it's a torrent. It won't work that way. Okay. Oh, actually, it was supposed to be 14, but it will still not hit.
All right. And then you said I will have
It
the
is
rest
now
of
your
my
turn
turn,
again,
right?
yes.
Okay. Well, then it's going to be a good old heal to Anri, I think.
Okay.
That'll be a cure moderate wounds.
It's a good cure.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Stay alive.
Trying.
Sorren.
How high up is the construct rider?
So he is. It is pretty much like. So this thing's about 10 to 11 feet high. He is like basically piloting it like a backpack. He's in the thing's backpack basically.
Right. Okay.
He's in one of those little baby carriers.
Well, I could either keep aiming at him, or I can come around the backside of the big boy, and I can start trying to do some damage of some kind. I think I'll come up behind him. I can't hit him right now, but if we can get the construct down, that'll be helpful. So the first thing I'm going to do is, as part of my movement, I'm going to draw my rapier, and I'm going to declare spring attack.
Hell yeah.
So I declare the construct as the target. He can't sneak attack me, essentially. He can't opportunity attack me because spring attack. So.
Okay.
10, 20, 25, 30 feet of movement. I think I can only do 30 feet with spring attack, but I forget.
Yeah, I think it's only 30.
Let me double check. Up to your speed and make a single attack without provoking an attack of opportunity from your target.
All right.
And flanking.
I am. So, a rapier attack. Double check and make sure my attacks are right. Yep, alright. Alright. So roll 1d20 plus 50. That's not gonna hit.
That's not gonna hit.
Oh well, it was worth a shot. That's my action. Full round.
All right. Cassandra,
Okay.
you're doing the grapple sing.
Yep. I'm gonna try to break free again. It's
Actually, that would have been a 17, but I don't know if that would have changed anything.
It would not have.
Okay. I forgot about the bard benefits.
Yep.
Okay, 24 against CMD.
I'll just
And it will not do it, unfortunately.
Was that including your own benefit?
It's not an attack, is it?
What were you doing?
Trying to break free from the grapple.
with
Yeah,
with,
it's an attack.
CMB? Yeah, it would also apply.
So
26.
26 doesn't do it.
Oh.
Okay, well, it's good to know that his CMD is ridiculously high. All right.
Yep.
Okay, back to
gonna
Anri.
put-
Well, You'll probably be in somebody like Anri's and Cassandra stuck in
Gun
the...
'em.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna gun him.
Gun
Let's
that
do a
pilot.
1D bang. Right, I will in that case pull out my pistol and shoot the pilot.
It
You
will
mean
be
your
at-
magic item, right?
I thought that took a minute to recharge, Guti.
Yeah.
Does it?
It does.
Okay.
Yep. That's gonna need 10 rounds of recharging now.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I will, in that case, have to pull out my pistol and gun the boy.
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
At least we know he can't
Actually,
right.
so for grappling, you only take -4 to hit and nothing else.
Mhm. Okay. -4 to hit. Bardic performance is +2.
Remember.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you shooting the pilot or the automaton?
I was gonna go for the pilot.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a...
Use a blank range. Another cancellation. So
Right.
essentially, you're just shooting at your base shot bonus, but
Yeah, and I-
-1, basically.
I can't do a full round attack, can I?
No, because you pulled out your weapon.
Okay. 40. Shit!
Touch AC. Touch AC.
AC,
14 to
but-
touch AC. That'll hit.
Yeah.
I am
Wow.
sweeping the floor of that misfire.
You will touch AC. I mean, you underestimate the power.
Don't sleep on it.
Nope. Oh no.
Oh
Nice.
no.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
16.
Okay. Doesn't do quite as much as you expect.
Okay.
That's some sort of DR going on.
Yep.
Damage reduction.
It is the big construct's turn. Multiple hostiles detected. Scanning for additional threats. Its eyes begin to go glow a different color and begins to scan around the room. If the mages would like to roll spellcraft.
Okay. I see 6 as the number of the round.
16.
Okay. So you all can tell that he just used see invisibility.
Ah.
And that is his turn. It is the pilot's turn. As the wands spin again. Okay. God damn this fight, I swear to God.
You made
Hey, you've
it.
got no one to
I
blame but
did
yourself.
make it, but at the same time I'm like, okay, alright. I'm glad I made this. God, I have to roll for this now. My God. Okay.
But only if this happens, in which case then I have to roll this, and then I have to roll a D100
God, I know that.
to see what it had
so
for breakfast.
To see what it had for breakfast. Alright.
Hard. Oh, God.
Because that'll affect its mood and therefore what choice of weapon it chooses to use.
God. And then it hits Kanari with Disintegrate, and that's the end of that.
Oh, I want to do that.
Not yet, anyway.
Disintegrate comes later.
That
Only
was-
7th level.
The Ray of Enfeeblement was a taste of what's to
All right.
come.
So I don't have a good reference on hand for this. So over here, it summons a hyena.
Nice.
Rude.
Charge complete. Firing. And Anri, you're actually here with it turned.
Oh no.
Is it trying to hit me?
Trying to hit the hyena.
No, it's targeting its current look. You know what? I'm retconning. It's going here.
Okay.
Just because of the nature of this fight. It fires this way, and no one is hit. Recalibrating.
Fuck, nerd.
Alright, guys, that was the cleave. Now we gotta sit there and wait for
Yep.
the tank buster.
All right, Kai,
Dodge the cleave.
your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing. Again. Trying to free Cassandra. The attack roll. 32
There we
this
go.
time.
That
Yeah.
misses. I'm kidding. That hits.
Okay.
What?
Alright.
Roll your full damage, and then we'll just cut it in half.
Have it, yeah. Alright. Damage roll again. It's been a hot second. Can I trip his hand? I'm kidding.
Can you trip his arm?
Can I trip his arm?
Rip it right off.
Hey, you know, don't sleep on the trip. You know,
It just ragdolls.
Fucking
16
it just does the
damage to
fucking
it.
Gmod collision sound effect where it's just like.
So that
So-
makes
Words right out of
it.
my mouth.
So that makes it 8 damage, and then it takes a little bit less. And Cassandra, you are freed from the grip.
And
Gotcha.
fall directly into the waiting jaws of the hyena.
I'm gonna pat Kai in the head.
Kai is still up on its arm. Are you gonna
Yeah.
try and? Are you just gonna
Oh.
jump off, or?
No, I'm gonna try to make my way over to the other arm. And or maybe the backpack. I don't know yet.
Okay, well you still have movement, so if you're gonna move,
That's
try and make
true.
an acrobatics check.
Alright, I'm going to try to move to... Y'all look like y'all are going... Is anyone trying to aim for the backpack again? I don't recall.
I'm around the backside. I was considering trying to jump up there and fuck with the
Okay.
pilot, but
Because the pilot's on my way to Anri.
Hit the pilot. Fuck him
Okay,
up.
so yeah.
I can
I'm gonna
survive
try
a bit
to
longer up here.
move. I'm gonna try to move over to the pilot.
Because I'm anticipating that if we take out the pilot, we don't need to worry about the big suit of armor.
So I nat 20 to get over to the pilot.
So you're hopping and leaping over to this way.
Do a front flip.
Go
I'll
off.
say that you're pretty much at his side. You're pretty much at the backpack on top of the automaton.
Alright, and that is my turn.
Okay. Shizuki.
A little
Punch
front
things.
flip.
Second verse, same as the first, boys. So, 20 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 attacking damage. Plus 1 from my hand axe that I'm using for this. On Thunder! Thunder, baby! Yeah!
You see. Let me see. Oh my god, that meets.
Yes!
Oh
So,
my
okay.
god.
good to know what it is then. Shit.
Yeah, yeah. CMD
Oh, if it's a
of
success, I might as
34.
well, you know?
God damn. Alright, so. Sundered is. Well, I Yes.
And that's the thing, it has a bonus against Sunder.
Oh, fuck you! He's been sundered, boy. Let me pull up the status effect here.
It's essentially that you deal damage to worn or carried items, right?
Could be.
Does the pilot count as a
But if
carried
they-
item?
Yes.
I don't know, Goody. Would the pilot count? Well, you know what?
In this case, it would not.
No.
Would we be able to consider the hand that is holding Anri as my Sunder target?
Just refresh my memory again what Sunder does.
So, if my attack is successful, I deal damage to it normally. If an object has equal to or less than half of its total hit points remaining, it gains the broken condition. And if the damage you deal would reduce it to 0 hit points, it is destroyed.
Okay.
Although apparently you can choose not to destroy it. Apparently.
Yep, you can choose to leave it with 1 hit point remaining.
Okay.
Probably so it's one of those you can still use Sunder and not break a magic item that you want later.
Yeah.
Alright,
Right.
so go ahead and roll damage, and I will declare Anri free.
Yay!
Alright, and that is
Nice, nice.
big, fat 9 points of damage.
Alright, so you focus your hit really hard on this part of the construct, and you actually shatter its claw. It can no longer grapple with this hand.
Yes! And then
Wonderful.
finally,
Wunderbar.
never mind. I was trying to exploit weakness, and I am just so elated at seeing that hand shatter that I don't. I've already exploited its weakness.
By freeing your girlfriend, I mean friend.
No, Baka.
What are you saying, dog?
Now hold on here. Hold on a second.
Alright, on Kanari's turn, it's going to move here and swing again.
Yes.
with
Sorry, I
mighty
ship
hammer.
them. They're adorable.
But by the by, Goody, is this thing looks like a demon, like a fleshy thing, or is it a construct?
Oh yeah, I guess this would kind of freak you out, wouldn't it? It's basically a headless centaur with an enormous hammer. That's a hit.
That's in Tulahan.
So you just
Yeah.
see this thing come out of nowhere, having no idea where it's from, and you're just like, oh, I'm free. Oh my god, what is that?
Yep. Is it attacking me? Or
Steps over and bashes with the hammer for 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Against what?
The construct.
Okay. Well, you've got a hyena there too, so you know I need to ask.
Oh, it hasn't even noticed the hyena yet. Second attack will unfortunately just miss.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. He's on our side.
Its turn counter goes down, and that brings it to your turn, Kanari.
Okay. Are any of these books or anything going to be considered difficult terrain, or can I just push past them to get behind the desk?
You could probably just knock them over and move through it
Okay. Then I will do
if
exactly
you don't
that.
care about their
Pick
stacking
the
nature.
books.
I do not care about the stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that should give me cover, I think, from any ranged attacks.
Okay.
And then I think someone is due for healing, and I think that someone is Cassandra. So let's go with a cure.
Healing is a myth created by healers to make them seem important.
Yeah, you can say that when you're being saved from the verge of death again at the end of this fight.
Yeah, Kai, you say this now.
So that's 9 hit points to you, Cassandra.
I know. Healer propaganda.
I turn your tank stance off.
Committed. Healers rule the world.
No.
Alright. I believe that brings us to Sorren.
I was considering trying to jump up towards our friendo here. Maybe like up towards the back, climb up the back, because apparently we can just climb all over this construct, so I might as well try climbing up the construct.
Boof.
Try to hit the pilot with something. So what do I need to do?
It's a little. It may not be the best to climb from back here because there's no like claw around. There's no like good spot to grab the arm. But
what if I climb up the bookshelf?
I was just about to say this bookshelf, of what's left of it, does seem to have some clinging points.
Me and Chaotic out here playing Shadow of the Colossus.
Or Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So roll me a climb check if you want to try and scale the bookshelf.
$16 to climb the bookshelf.
Okay. So, from where you're standing, it's a little busted out from the side, but it's not the massive hole in the wall. But that being said, there are some still weaker bits. You're managing to scale, and you're up at his level.
Sweet.
So if you're so I was gonna say, if you would like to make an attack against him, make an acrobatics to leap on the back.
Okay. 20.
Okay. And your AC?
Against an attack of opportunity, 25.
Okay. So that being said, you're climbing up the bookcase. The automaton turns its head in kind of a very straight cylindrical fashion. And then he directs the arm that Shizuki just shattered back to smash into you, but you're too quick. You leap off the bookcase right as he smashes the rest of it, leaving it unclimbable, and you land on its back.
Whew.
Right on the pilot's backpack.
Alright, next question. Am I flanking with Kai? Or even Cassandra? Whoever. Does anybody count as flanking with me?
Kai is kind of on the other side of the backpack, so I will consider you flanking.
Okay. I am going to dirty trick the fuck out of this guy.
Okay.
Get him.
You get that boy.
Oh my god, he's got a really good CMD.
Who, the pilot?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, you know,
Still do it.
dirty trick still...
Dirty trick
well,
will reduce that.
yeah. And he is blurred, but that's not too bad. We're fine. Alright. I wish I could actually roll.
Unfortunately, it's not enough. Yeah, so like after you just make that daring leap onto the back,
I'm
like,
basically trying to keep my fucking footing now.
yeah, sure, balancing on this thing, and it's starting to look, and it's now that you're this close that you're starting to see this pilot has this very uncanny look about him.
Uncanny Valley?
In the sense that he's not a real human.
Okay, so uncanny
Or not
Valley.
a real person. Yeah.
Got it.
Whereas normally, if you were doing this to somebody, they'd be like, "What do you think you're doing? Get out of here!" But he's just like not exactly reacting like a person would.
Gotcha. Okay, well, that's gonna end up being my turn.
All right, Cassandra.
Okay, I'm seeing that Sorren is going for the pilot, and it seems like that Kai is also like up there. I'm gonna try to help them with that. I'm gonna cast.
Try to be out of the creature's reach before you cast spells.
Oh,
Although I did provoke its attack of opportunity, so unless it has more of them, but that's your choice.
that's a truth. Here. Yeah.
All right, that will provoke.
Okay.
Good call.
I'm gonna assume that hits. What's your AC?
19.
All right. You'll take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. It does not get you with the claw because it's just hitting you like with the side of its arm as you run away.
Okay. It's the third round of party conspiration. And I'm gonna say, if you boil a phony bone, it becomes a laughing stock.
Oi.
And
Bardic inspiration lost.
she's saying this while sort of crying, so. There is no save on the first round, so he collapses into laughter and is prone.
If they have the ability to laugh.
What are you targeting?
The pilot. He gets a save on his next turn, but right now he just falls prone laughing.
Hold on, let me check his traits. Unfortunately, he is immune to mind-affecting effects.
Construct, so it makes sense.
Fucking constructs. Use
Doesn't
their
really
full
laugh
and
at
proper name.
things.
Damn it. Okay. So that's it for me then.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does not react. I'm
It
sorry.
was a good
Yeah,
attempt.
it's fine. It's fine.
It was. That brings us to Anri's turn. You have been boom shattered out of the claw grapple.
Boom shattered.
Claw grip.
Thank you, bestie. Right.
That's news.
You be quiet.
I shove him.
I kind of want to risk doing a full round attack.
Do it.
You know, fuck it. Let's see how many attacks of opportunity you actually have. Right.
You about to get fucked.
Still have plenty of healing.
It's okay. I do have something for this. Sort of. Okay, so first attack.
Okay.
Uh,
Since you are attacking range, this will provoke.
Okay. Also, did I specify who I was attacking?
You did not.
I guess I will go for the pilot.
Okay. Okay, roll damage.
Let me get that properly.
And what is your AC, Anri?
My AC,
73.
Collapsing wall.
plus 2. That's 15 damage, and for this, I'm actually going to spend a grit point and use Gunslinger's dodge, which increases my AC by 2. Let me just get it up properly. It's an immediate action to spend. Here it is, Gunslinger's dodge. It's, 1 grit point to move 5 feet as an immediate action. Doing so grants a +2 bonus to AC.
And that makes your AC.
Counts as a 5-foot step. That makes my AC 24.
Still hits. 12 points of damage.
It was worth a try. Next
Still got
attack.
the rest of your flurry.
Yeah.
And
You can
move
also
5
5
feet.
foot. You
Yeah.
can move that 5 feet to try to get further away.
Yeah. 5%.
Would have to be here.
have to be
You
here.
have to be there.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta be out of.
Which you're no longer in the difficult terrain, so.
There you go. Alright, so that was my second attack.
Okay. 16 to its touch, that hits. No, wait, that was damage.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, that was damage.
I'm confused.
Sorry, that was
Okay,
me.
hang on.
Well,
We've had one attack roll, one damage roll.
There we go.
Okay, so
There we
take
go.
16, 25 to touch, 16 damage. Okay. That's how we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And then final attack. 18.
Alright, roll damage.
Hell
17.
yeah. Ban the hammer.
Yeah.
Fan the hammer on a fucking flintlock.
Flintlock, yeah.
It's okay. She's just that good.
Yeah.
You can
Alright,
reload
Kai.
a flintlock 3 times in 6 seconds. I mean, shit, man, you deserve it.
Hands are moving so fast you can't even see him.
How far
Um,
off am I from the backpack?
There you go.
No, it's the construct's turn.
Oh, okay.
And he is reaching back up to hit you.
No.
What is your AC?
25.
That's a hit. 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And he's going to attempt a grapple.
No.
What is your CMD?
28.
Unfortunately, he succeeds.
Boof.
No.
I'm going to grab you, and then he's going to use you to punch this one. Well, I guess he can't really do that. He has to use his other arm.
Only
So
the
he uses his
monk
other
can-
arm to try and hit Sorren off.
Oof. He's gonna try
Sorren.
to bull rush me.
What is your AC?
My AC is 21.
Oh my god, that's not right. I rolled an extra digit, so I'm like, oh, 237 to hit. Whoops.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Ouch.
What is your AC? I'm sorry.
It is 21.
Oh, it's gonna just hit.
Oof.
Is it
Fortunately, because Shizuki shattered the claw.
Yeah, -2 on attack and damage.
Oh, on attacks as well.
Yeah, attacks and damage.
And your AC is 21. In that case, that misses. Never mind.
Hell yeah! Broken condition, baby!
I may look like I know what I'm doing, but I'm actually scared shitless.
Oh, I love it.
With everything, with everybody smacking it around and like everyone crawling around it, the pilot's a little bit overwhelmed. So he tries to he miscalculates the hit with the shattered arm, expecting the claw to be there, but the calculation was off, and it just whiffs right over your head.
Oh, son of a bitch. Whoa, Nelly.
Whips it back around after that smash into the bookcase, rears it back around, and you're just bouncing, just like, whoop, 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 can't hit me.
Pocket save.
It is the pilot's turn. All right. Okay. Sorren,
Yes, sir.
make me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Sweet. Not actually my worst one, luckily. Do I have any other benefits right now? I don't think so. It's not a fear or a charm effect, I assume.
It is not.
Okay, I don't think I have anything else. So I should be good. Alright. 13.
That's gonna just fail.
Yeah, of course.
You are reduced to a small size.
Oh no.
Oh, he's so cute.
But you know what?
I'm tiny!
You know what's great
Oh
though?
my god, baby Sorren.
He's text-based.
Yeah, the worst thing is that was actually helpful.
Yep.
It's okay, because now you have a mount.
Recalibration complete. All right.
I'm assuming it was reduced person.
It was reduced person, yes.
Alright, so I will have a temporary boost to dexterity, a minus to strength, and a +1 bonus on attack rolls and AC.
Mm-hmm. But you will take a minus on CMB checks.
Yes.
All right. So, Shizuki, the Centulahan, and Kanari, I'm going to need you guys to make me reflex saves, please.
All right. Thank you for targeting my strongest save.
I'm so glad I took bonuses in that.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah. That's actually higher than my fort save. That's terrifying.
What's higher than your fort save? Your will save?
My reflex save.
What are you?
All right.
12d12 of damage.
All right, so this is half fire, half force damage. Kanari, unfortunately, you just barely failed.
Zap.
Though you are in cover, so...
Unfortunately...
I don't think that works against magic.
So, it would depend on the type of cover that he has. Is it partial, is it normal, or is it full cover?
Partial.
Partial cover? In that case...
Cover gives you a +2 bonus on reflex saves against attacks that originate or burst out from a point on the other side of the cover from you.
Well,
you
okay.
get a
Since
+2.
it's
That is a
partial cover,
success.
it's just a +1. So Kanari.
And that is a success. Holy shit.
There you go,
So that
boy.
is half damage for the both of you.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 12 damage.
Good deal.
All right. Kai, you are grappled in a pincer.
Alright, Well, I guess the only thing I can do is try to break free.
You gonna struggle in a grapple or are you gonna bite?
I'm gonna bite. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna bite.
Destroy
What's the
claw.
negative I take?
-2 on attack rolls, that's about it.
But I have a +2, so...
So they
Evens.
cancel each other out. Yep.
19. Probably not.
No, it does not hit.
No.
Armor's just too tough to get a good bite in. Okay.
Worth a shot.
Shizuki.
All right. So, exploit weakness. 3rd time's the charm. The 23. Is it CR 13 or less?
Okay, that succeeds.
All right. So that will be a.
I will
fat-
dance around that question.
That'll be a fat +2 on my attack roll. It'll be 11 +2 +2. Would you consider me flanking with Sorren on the construct? Technically,
Yes. Yes, I will.
that'll be a +2.
You're attacking from the front, he's attacking on the back.
Yeah. Well, he's threatening on the back, that is. And
Yeah.
then that'll be... I think that's all my bonuses, so that'll be -2 for flurry and -2 for power attack. See how this goes. 20?
Considering... Yeah, damn.
The racing.
Okay.
Living
Its AC
dynamic
was
thing.
lowered from something that it just did, but unfortunately that will not quite be enough.
Okay. 26.
That will do it.
All right. And 24.
Also will do it.
All right. So that's going to be a big fat D8 plus 11 plus 8 plus 11 plus 4 from the attack, or the Inspire Courage rather, and jabbing style 1d6. And I'm also because I did exploit weakness, I am bypassing all of its DR. 42
Okay.
points of damage. Fuck you.
Yeah. So, getting a couple of good hits in and shattering that claw, you're developing in the back of your mind, okay, I'm starting to get a good feel for how tough this thing is. So if I hit it right about here, boom, boom, and those look like it really hurt.
Hell yeah.
And you can like see like dents in the material it's made of.
Yes.
All right. A hyena is gonna. Whoop. It's gonna try and bite you, Cassandra, but the hyena isn't doing it.
Oh wait, it actually does take an additional d6. So 46 damage total.
Oh, okay.
I forgot it was 2d6 from Javelin Style.
All right. From those hits, it's looking very roughed up now. Kanari, your turn. The Centulahan is going to attack. Bring up its hammer. First attack misses. Second attack. Oh, second one hits. Does not do as much damage as it expects to. However, yikes.
Half still hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Its turn count goes down. And now it is your turn, Kanari.
Okay. Cure moderate wounds to Shizuki, so that's 22 for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I figured you could use it.
Yeah. Back up to less than 25% of my health.
Oh shit.
I was quite close to being bloody there.
Okay.
You have a move or swift?
Nope, just gonna stay here and cover. Unless pushing over the desk would qualify as a move action.
It could.
Okay, then I will do that and
So why
hopefully
not?
have slightly more cover.
Okay, let's go ahead and mark you with... There we go. That one looks nice.
Very
I'm
cool.
gonna be right back.
Okay.
Alright. Sorren, back to you.
Alright. I'm not sure what the best thing is to do. Honestly, I don't think I'm in a good position for much of anything. Especially now that I am small.
Well, your reg
You
is
can
a
deny
is
it
a
for
finesse
longer.
weapon, right?
Yes. I can just try to stab him. So... I don't have sneak attack, I'm not flanking with anybody or doing anything like that, so...
Just for your reference.
Much obliged.
So what exactly does this backpack look like? Like, what's going on exactly back here?
It kind of looks... How do I describe this?
Is he, like, standing on a little platform?
He's not standing. It's more like he's a mixture of kind of sitting, but since you're kind of like already here, it almost looks like that parts of him are like built into it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's not far off.
Sorry.
It's you.
I'm just trying to figure something out because it almost looks like fucking. Somehow my dirty trick went up by being smaller, and that doesn't make sense. I'm confused.
The character sheet that we're using, you actually have to modify it in miscellaneous to be -2 on CMB and CMD in order to get the correct calculation there.
Yeah, I'm already
it's
doing
just-
that, but somehow it still has gone up. I'm
Uh,
confused.
Because you've got increased.
Increased dex?
No, because that would also.
Okay, actually, yes, it did go up by 1 because my CMB uses my dex.
Yes,
So-
that would be it. Yeah.
And although the size penalty should have fixed that. The two of them should cancel each other out.
Did you actually click out of the last field that you entered?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. All I know is that the two of them should cancel each other out, so it shouldn't actually change anything. So. I could try to dirty trick him again, or I could just try to stab him. I don't know what's the better choice.
Honestly, I think you may want to. I think dirty tricks might be the way to go on that, honestly, because he's still got his blur.
Yep. All right, and I'm assuming I'm not flanking with anybody, so I will try to dirty trick him, and this is me assuming that I'm not flanking.
Okay.
Can I roll something, please? Useful. Thank you. 18.
Against a CMD, unfortunately, no.
Yep. I'll just hold on for dear life as a move action, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, yeah, you're hanging on. You're both struggling at each other, and you just became even more annoying to him now. All right, Cassandra.
Have we only just noticed now that Cassandra and me have the same...
Come on, why don't you pick out someone your own size? Anyways.
Same.
What'd you
We
say,
have
Solar?
the same initiative score.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
What
only just noticed now.
is your dex,
Hyena.
Anri?
That's the
my
hyena that it summoned.
My dex is 22.
Oh, 20.
Alright, for the sake of, like, keeping things consistent, do you want to go first anyway?
We're just
Sure.
gonna keep it like this since it's been like this
Yeah.
whole fight.
Okay.
I don't mind too much.
Okay, I'm gonna pause my current performance of Inspired Courage, but it's gonna like take more rounds because they have lingering performance.
Okay.
And I'm going to start Blade Thirst.
2 rounds.
Yep.
Right.
I'm still. It's still in performance. So Shizuki.
Hmm?
I'm giving you a +1 to your punches because you're doing that good.
And that stacks with my already enhancement bonus from that.
Yes. Yes, it's an enhancement bonus, but it stacks.
It also stacks.
Gonna start singing a little cheer up combat song. And the hyena's hostile, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's trying to bite at you.
And I'm gonna start moving.
There's sort of a little arcane sparkle coming off of its fur.
Stab it.
I cannot attack it, so but I'm gonna get ready to start hitting onto this boy.
Alright. And I'll provoke the hyena.
Yep.
13 to hit.
No.
Nope. Okay.
He's gonna kick it on the mouth to prevent from biting and start my way.
Alright. Anri.
I'm gonna 5-foot step.
Back on the staircase.
Yeah. And we'll do another 4-round attack.
All
And
right.
that hammer
Freaking
doesn't
lucky.
exist.
It doesn't exist. Have you ever seen a fully automatic flintlock pistol?
Now I have.
What?
Have you ever seen a fully semi-automatic flintlock pistol?
4 ruffians enter my house.
31 touch AC hits.
Oh god, I fucking love that copy paste.
It's great. It's perfect. 7 plus 2. Second one. This is on the pilot, by the way.
Yep.
7 plus 2 if that hits.
Okay,
21.
21 hits for 14, and I am applying DR as you go.
Final one. 16.
Hits.
Full damage.
Okay. Alright. It is the automaton's turn. It's going to use its claw hand with Kai to punch at the Centulahan.
I do not appreciate being a weapon.
Kai,
Yes.
it drops you on its nat 1.
Hey.
The Centulahan catches me. Gives me a little kiss with his non-existent head.
It then gets clocked with the other hand. For 12 points of damage. It's looking proper beat up now, the Centulahan. Okay. All right. Let me just measure something real quick. Everyone in this vicinity, needs to make a reflex save.
Alright.
In which vicinity?
Everybody around, including the automatons themselves.
Oh.
Self-destruct. Self-destruct.
Does that
Natural
include Kanari
20.
as well?
Not you, you're fine.
Okay.
What about me? Sorry?
Yes, you as well, yes.
Oh!
Oh no.
Reflex should be one of your high ones. Come
Reflex! Reflex!
Nah,
Reflex!
my luck
I
is
am
on the
going
mid.
to. I am going to give myself my luck and turn that 15 into 17.
Turn that frown upside down.
It's alright, Anri, we can have 16s together.
Alright. In that case, everyone succeeds.
Thank God.
Except the Centulahan, it seems.
Oh.
Everyone takes 16 points of fire damage.
Cut in half.
Cut in half, yes.
So,
As a fireball erupts.
Okay.
Good thing I'm super good at dodging shit. I take no damage.
Damn, that Centulahan
Right.
was squishy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Gotta.
Well,
bump
it
up
also
your summon
took
dude.
that giant beam, so
Oh yeah, it did.
That is
Yeah.
which it also failed its save on.
You know, you should
Right.
take some feats to augment your summoning, dude.
But I don't
The-
have summons. I'm DPS.
But I
Direct
thought-
DPS.
The it looks like that the automaton got a little bit singed here and there,
Mm-hmm.
but the pilot looks completely unfazed.
I'm gonna have that next level.
It didn't look like he even tried to dodge.
Oh, he's just immune to fire. Fucking.
Something, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
At this point,
Memes.
Memes, show me.
The memes, Jack.
at this point, the lower ones from the chest
Oh boy. I don't think I've seen that.
begin charging.
I don't like that.
And that brings it back to Kai's turn. You are grappled by the pin. No, you're not.
I'm
It
not.
dropped you.
It dropped me because of that one. Meaner. Alright, well,
Affix your bayonets, gentlemen.
I guess.
Bayonet charge.
What to do?
Is it just
Guess-
pointing them in every direction now?
It's it looks like it's charging
Yeah, what is going on with those?
So it doesn't. So before, where it looked like energy was gathering towards the tips, it looks like that the entirety of the wands themselves or the rods themselves are charging themselves.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no. Gonna explode. We gotta kill it quick
Yeah.
before it
We were
charges.
saying. What to do? The pilot? No, with that, no, I don't think that would stop the self-destruct, would it?
No, we gotta get the construct. It's
Okay.
it's at the point where it's bloodied. We gotta finish it off, but
Alright, I'm gonna bite the construct on the nuts.
You-
Do they have those?
I'm sure it takes some to build. So
I'm gonna just
Hey.
bite the
Hey.
butt.
God, that was a delay. That was a delay.
Took a second, but yeah.
I'm just gonna bite the butt.
All right,
If
bite
it's
that
only
ass.
a large creature, you could still trip it too.
yeah.
That's
Trip
true.
Bite.
Alright. Bite 28.
Hits.
Alright, damage. Wait.
The ability to damage a trip in the same attack is actually really, really good.
It is.
Eight.
Yeah.
10, 11. Okay. 15 damage, and then...
And then trip.
and then trip. Hold on. Sorry, trying to grab the number.
You're good.
There it is. I was about to roll a 2014.
It was a pretty.
33 to
alright
trip.
year. You do it.
Knock that bitch down.
Goddamn, all right.
This motherfucker finally gets the smell.
Ah,
Okay. So with that, yeah, it falls down to like it like kind of stumbles down in such a way that like its one knee goes down, its other one is kind of bent. Sorren, you kind of hang on still as you you hang on to his pilot seat as you both take a little
Sorry.
dive.
You hear boof. You know that means sorry.
Just to show that you're kneeling down this way now.
that's fine because now I'm flanking.
Yeah.
There
you go.
It was all tactical.
Yeah.
Calculated.
Yeah, Shizuki, you can rip the pilot out now.
Dun, 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 dun.
It is your turn.
All right, boys.
I brought
I'm
him
going to
down for you. Finish
So,
him.
I'm gonna try and see if I can finish off this fucking construct here. First things first. Exploit weakness.
That succeeds.
All right. 20 plus 11 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 from flanking. And minus 4 for flurry and power attack. All right. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, roll to confirm.
Okay. Doesn't confirm.
Okay. And
2 of those hit.
okay. Cool. 4 plus 2d6. All right, boys. Massive damage time. Let's go. Oh, okay. Fine.
How do you want to do this?
So as the construct collapses to the ground, just walking up to it with cracking knuckles. And just punching and punching and punching, get to the core to where like the wands are charging up. You see them charging. Reach in. Just rip them out.
Yeah, you hit a really, you get down to the crystal. Oh, charging, that arcane charging stops. The construct goes offline. But the pilot, that backpack he's wearing begins to hover.
Of course.
As he detaches from it. Sorren, you are still balancing on this thing.
Okay.
Kanari.
He's gonna go off to the abyss.
Well, much as I would love to contribute to the small creature flinging competition at the moment, I think I'm going to have to focus on the healing head pats for Kai on a job well done. 37 points of healing.
God damn.
Actually, this thing's time runs out, so.
Yay! I am at full again. Thank you.
Excellent.
Alright. Moving to Swift.
Thank you for these healing head pats. He leans into them. Little scritch behind the ear.
Yes, what's going on?
Move or a Swift?
No, nothing else. I'm
Okay.
still peeking out from behind cover here.
Alright. Sorren, you are balancing on this little levitating device he is detached from.
Dirty trick. I'm still trying.
Keep doing it. Go, baby.
If I can roll higher than a 3!
Oh my god!
That is the same number you've rolled for literally everything.
Taylor, did you just become the new Thorny?
No.
I'm not allowed to take the curse. It's not me. I'm not allowed to.
Don't say it, you'll jinx it.
Alright. Cassandra, the Colossus has like crumbled down onto and deactivated in front of you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna move here next to Kai. Oof. Because that way I'm flanking.
He is a little high up. If you were to reach him where he's at now, you'd probably want to try and get on the top of the ruined automaton.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, climb on top of him.
Okay. Okay, so no flanking, but I still have one more round of Inspired Courage. So I'm gonna use my King Rapier. So it's +10, +1, +2. That's a critical threat.
All right, roll to confirm.
Do I have bonus to confirm? Just making sure. Okay.
It doesn't confirm.
So it's still 1d6 plus strength plus 1. Plus 2. Plus 2, plus 2, plus 1. 10 points of damage.
All right.
And
So with that hit, you actually pierce like right across like the side of his face, and Chaotic can now you guys can all kind of see now that his innards are made of like other clockwork parts. As he kind of looks around like this, almost like comparatively to Terminator, you can kind of see like his inner mechanical turnings and workings.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is gross. Kill it, kill it, kill it.
Anri.
Kill it, kill it, kill it.
Hello. It is time for death. Or hopefully death. Alright. So we're gonna do another full round. Let's just see something. Scratch that, we're gonna 5-foot step.
Ooh,
And then we're gonna do a full round.
hell yeah. Touch AC.
You know what's in 20 feet.
Touch
Mhm.
is-
Don't forget that point blank damage and
Mhm.
attack.
Never forget it. I'm trying not to forget it. You're putting me under pressure and I'll forget it.
It's like our one weakness is forgetting that there's a bard in the party.
What are bards?
Always forget.
Okay.
That's
Supposed
it.
attack.
Only bards remember they're in the party.
I'll just make the attacks a little one.
They have to assert themselves to remind everybody else that they're there.
Another
Yeah.
hit, I assume.
Yep,
And that.
that's a miss.
Alright.
Plus dex plus 2.
Plus 7 plus 2, yeah.
Plus 1 from point blank. Did you ever enchant your pistol?
Not yet.
Only 2 hits, only 2 shots hit Solar.
Yeah, I know. Did I, Yeah,
Oh,
I only
thought
rolled
you
2.
rolled. Okay, I thought you rolled a third time by mistake.
Nah.
All right, it is looking incredibly beat up. The automaton is down, which means I guess this goes his way as well. Okay. He's going to go for a Hail Mary.
I hope that Hail Mary doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oof.
Okay. Anri, what is your touch AC?
My touch AC is 18.
Okay. Okay. We're going to take with a ranged touch gonna take 4 points of force damage.
Okay.
And I need to check something here.
I think I am just about bloodied there.
Okay. So this is going to provoke attacks of opportunity from Cassandra, Shizuki, and Sorren. Well, not Shizuki. I don't think you're quite high enough to hit him.
Remember your +2. Remember the +2.
Forget it.
Critical threat.
Hey.
Does that confirm?
It confirms.
2d6 plus. Does the Bardic Inspiration bonus get multiplied?
I believe so, yes.
Ooh, so
Alright, Sorren, that also hits.
it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Sneak attack.
Alright. So the two of you start slashing, stabbing, and bashing him in, beating him senseless, beating like the fake flesh and stuff off of him.
Like that scene in Invincible at the end.
And like as he kind of detaches and fires off this little force shot, you all beat him senseless, blowing off his arms. He kind of just like Cassandra with your attack, you completely just sever up his arm as like oils and shit begin to kind of burst out of it. Sorren, you stab him so hard that some of his clock parts begin to just start burst out of him. His head goes limp, but then begins to glow, and it's then when you notice a small tether pull himself towards Anri as he begins to glow.
Oh boy.
Anri, make me a reflex save.
Oh no.
He's suicide bombing. Look out!
Jesus Christ.
Hello, Asnakbar!
Oh dear.
No!
Oh no.
Wait, no, you fucked it up.
Wait, what?
You fucked it up.
D1,
D1, D20.
D20.
All right. There we go. That's better.
Okay.
Drop prone.
As the rest of
that's
him
lucky.
bursts into various clockwork parts.
Oof.
And that is negative hit points.
Oh, okay.
And combat is concluded as Anri falls unconscious.
You just
Okay.
hear, oh fuck, an explosion.
Not for more than a moment before the spectral hand slaps you awake.
And yeah, I follow the hand. I follow the hand to go make sure you're okay.
As my
Yes.
tiny little ass steps off.
Licks your wound.
Okay.
Hurt.
I'm okay. I'm just.
You're not. You're not.
Ah!
Except the lickies.
Just look at
Cassandra,
Shizuki and like, you're a lot taller now, remember.
Okay. I am going to use the other scroll of lesser restoration that I have on my face to remove that -1.
Well, what happened to you? As Shizuki just like squats down.
Which then apparently, because the thing got taken off, is the moment that he just goes right back up.
Just like stumbles back. Well, that was good timing. God.
You know, magic was never my favorite thing.
Ugh, You and me both. He
Well, I don't know
stands up.
about I don't know about you, but I'm feeling perfectly fine. I say, sitting here having taken no damage the whole fucking fight.
Motherfucker.
I like how you kind of transitioned out of your Sorren voice and into your chaotic voice saying that.
All right.
Oh,
Let's see what
thanks.
we've got here.
You are welcome.
May I roll knowledge engineering for searching for any useful parts in this construct?
You absolutely may.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Something tells me we should probably get ourselves out of here, though, as soon as we can.
Yep.
I think we learned everything we need to.
All right. So Shizuki,
Yep.
with the 21, this was, well, both of these things were clockwork automatons of sorts.
All right.
They are a much older-fashioned style of mage crafting constructs, but they're a lot more durable.
It's
But
like
the thing is,
computers. Like you'll see something
Yeah.
from the 90s that just it's like a brick and it's slow as hell, but like good luck breaking it, you know.
You
Yeah,
drop that
'cause,
shit
like-
downstairs, and it's
Yeah,
just
you
gonna
can
be like,
drop that
yeah,
shit.
I'm bro, I'm
You'd
gooch.
throw that shit out the window and it'll still be
Yeah.
mostly intact.
So the thing with clockwork automatons is that unlike other types, these things are much more durable. Like it is that you could throw them outside and they could be a fucking brick. The thing is, clockwork automatons, clockwork style constructs are basically on a timer.
Mm-hmm.
They usually start off in like a preset point where once they are activated, they'll be able to roam around until they feel the need. They need to recharge and redo their
Rewind.
restart their rewind their time to be able to move around autonomously. They're usually a bit more intelligent and have the capability to be armed with much more powerful armaments.
Mm-hmm.
This one in particular seemed to have a lot of things on it, especially this neck piece,
Uh-huh.
which seems to have a whole variety of wands.
They survived the destruction.
That's because they were part of the. They were part of. It looked to be more of a part of the backpack situation
Mm.
that it was that the pilot was in,
Yeah.
and that part detached, so the wands remained intact. However, since the automaton was destroyed first, all of those parts look to be completely unusable. So, I will be able to go through all the wands that were recovered, but I'm going to need to type them out.
Okay.
In doing so, we probably could take a 5-minute pee break.
All right. Sounds
Works
good.
for me.
All right, then.
By the way, I'm putting something in general real quick.
Okay.
You have scarred for life this poor girl.
Well, while we're waiting, does anyone still need healing at
I
this
need
point?
one more
Nope.
healing, I think.
Same here.
I am good. You fucking heel nuked me.
Oh,
Fat
there you go.
I think, like,
37.
a cure light would be enough for me, honestly.
Yeah, that was
I think I'll be all right. But thanks for the offer.
It's like that meme of I offer you good boy healing pad. You
That's
receive.
You receive fucking heel nuke.
Okay, so that's 9 for you, She.
Perfect.
Cassandra, you said you needed one as well?
Yeah.
13. And Anri, how are you doing? I guess he's not at
Guess you're still dead, huh?
Said
Oh,
he
like I
was
said, the
very
hand was slapping
bloodied.
awake. Oh, out of curiosity, is there anything else good behind the bookcase? Seeing as that's been smashed open.
It looks like that it was a. It looks like it was basically a secret holding chamber for like where the automaton used to like recharge itself.
Okay. But no hidden treasure chests or anything in the corners of that room?
Not from what you can see, no.
Okay.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, good question.
Well, you know how it is. You always check under the stairs, you always check behind the waterfall, and if somebody bursts out of a wall, there's usually something good behind that, too.
Oh, yeah. I have a halfling on my back.
Ooh, I'm digging this music for Cassandra.
Well, as we're sitting here waiting and as everybody else is busy healing up, I end up gathering up the notes that we found along with a couple of random books, as well as looking around for any other kind of loot.
Alright, so the only loot is like all these different like... Alright, so each of these, shall we say, rods that were part of the pilot's capsule, each one had like, was actually like a little container for like a even smaller wand.
Mm-hmm.
And all those wands that are still left over are now posted in Kyonin campaign.
Jesus.
They don't have a whole lot of charges to them. In fact, I'm going to probably have to roll for each one of these. But yeah, that's where we're at.
Oh.
Sure, we can find a wizard somewhere to dump these on.
Oh, no kidding.
I don't know.
Now that, I'm going to hit the bathroom real quick.
Alrighty.
I do believe
There's a
that's the
couple
first
of
time
those
we've
that-
seen negative hit points.
Yeah.
Hey. I get a badge.
A couple of these could be good for us to keep, though, depending on how many charges there are. Like, Blur would not be a bad one to keep, because even a minute's worth of Blur is pretty good. Blur would be good to
Let's
keep.
say-
Grease, Glitter Dust, Blur would all be good ones to keep.
I have grease.
Dispel magic might be nice to keep too, and resist energy.
Still,
Never know.
resist
What?
energy maybe, but resist energy, it'll, if it's like counting as a first level spell or whatever, it'll only be 10 points.
There's a lot of these that are decent though.
The ones that are best to keep are ones that don't rely on caster level.
That's true.
So, like the Wand of Fireball, that's not really actually all that good to keep.
Yeah, no, because it's not high up.
Nope.
Alter Self might be good to keep. Spider Climb, Haste.
Expeditious Retreat.
Yeah, those ones
I
are
could also
good.
use the reduced person and haste one. I mean, I'm getting haste next level, so
Reduced Person is good to keep just in case we need to shrink someone to go into a small gap.
yeah. And fortunately, I will just go. I will go from small to tiny.
Literally be like the size of like a mouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably
But
between the size of the jug right here.
Question, Kai, how much weight can... I mean, well, Cassandra weighs 38 pounds, so probably not much weight added.
I can, okay. Let me bring it up. I can currently carry and not exceed my light load. How much more can I carry? Hold on. I can carry... Not exceed my light load. I can carry another 300 pounds.
Nice.
So another 10. Basically.
You are fine. I currently have 221 carry weight.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Alright.
Strong. Strong pupper.
Alright, you.
All right. I think we're all back.
I'm back.
All right.
By the way, just to know, Goody, I'm running to looking like 30 more minutes.
Yep, I'm aware of the time.
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on it. All right. So coming back from all of that, the automaton itself, the automaton champion itself, was pretty much busted up beyond any kind of repair or any sort or anything. And but the pilot's capsule, that automaton's wand containment system that it had going on, with like some microcharges, those wands were all salvageable.
Hell yeah. Let's take them all.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then Anri was blown unconscious. Then
Almost
healed back up.
died. Yeah. It was only to -3, but... Not nice.
Are giant kidnapping robots a standard of your business?
Well, Tuesdays.
Oh.
Certainly have seen worse, but that was definitely up there.
Well, if there's nothing else for us to sit there and look for in here, we should probably make our way out ASAP.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Although to be fair, I've completely forgotten everything that we found, but my brain doesn't work, so.
Checks to make sure Cassandra's nice and sitting good on my back, and
I think
starts
the
moving
important
on.
parts, Sorren, were in our journal, so I don't think we need to worry about that.
All right, cool.
Right.
Was there anything else on the table that we didn't get the chance to read through already, Guti?
Not
Anything catch our eyes?
Not necessarily, but as you guys are starting to leave, make me a perception check.
I did grab whatever was on the table and stuff it in my backpack, so.
Right. And I assume you took all the
Just
journal
in case
entries
there's
and stuff.
something on the
Yes.
Just in case there's something on the bookshelves or something.
Let's roll all day.
Imagine rolling well.
Like
Hey,
that?
look at
Alright.
Okay, never mind me and
Alright.
Kanari on the good shit.
So I think Shizuki, I think you are the only one who will probably miss this.
Yep.
But as you're coming back up either set of staircases on your way out, the rest of you notice something similar to what Shizuki busted upstairs. Except this one looks like it has been used already and has completed.
Ooh,
Okay, well,
that's not good.
I'll call Shizuki over.
I mean,
I'm just following them.
Well, I'm not entirely sure how reusable these things are, but I'd say denial of assets is important in any war. Feel free. You like doing the honors?
Agree on that. Go ahead and roll knowledge engineering if that's all right, Goody.
Go for it. Yeah, there seem to be too many arcane components to be able to really completely decipher what's going on here, but the make and shape of it does look similar enough to what you saw upstairs, just a much more completed fashion.
Okay.
It's also not in use, it seems, so.
Well, you know what they say, denial of assets. Fucking.
Alright, yeah, hits.
Check. assets. Let's get out of here before Spellhammer shows up and, you know, catches us red-handed.
Agreed.
Okay. So, make your way back upstairs, treading lightly throughout the rest of the mansion. And eventually you do make it back outside into the winter weather.
One thing before we leave, Guti.
Yes.
On the subject of denial of assets, I would like to start a fire.
Down here?
Not down here, but where there is fire upstairs.
All right. Well, let's get something more specific. You're back up here.
Yep,
Campfire or arson?
No, I mean arson. And all of this is wood, so it shouldn't be too difficult to set something ablaze from the fireplace here, I think.
What does that do to a whatever this is, demi-plane thing?
That is an excellent question.
We're about to find out.
Can't be a good thing.
Let's make sure we're outside when you do that.
Oh, yeah.
I was planning on staying behind and after the rest of you had left.
Setting it ablaze.
I'm trying to make sure you're okay. Just go.
Okay.
Alright.
Over the
I'm
You
moving
go on
and I
ahead,
am
huh?
listening.
Oh. I'll go.
overload the boiler room. That'll cause it to explode.
Uh-huh.
Do you need any gunpowder? Because I can provide it.
Do you have some to spare?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will take a small capsule of that. Or,
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll give
Gunslinger's
you-
wood. I was about to call Gunslinger Machinist, and then I stopped for a second, and I was like, no, Gunslinger wood.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
I'll give you I'll give you 10 doses for you to do with as you please.
Right. Well, I won't be taking them as doses, I can tell you that.
Twice a day. Make sure to eat before.
I was fairly
just
certain
wait.
gunpowder was an emetic.
Hmm?
Makes you puke.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah, probably. Right, yeah, there you go. Just wait until I can get a keg. That'll be fun.
Oh boy.
Keg.
We're gonna have to come up with a strategy where we just fill up a bag of holding with kegs of gunpowder and just drop them on whatever we're trying to fight.
I
Oh
think,
my god.
out of curiosity, I did once try and calculate how many kegs you could fit inside a bag of holding, and then, you know, turn it inside out, see what happens.
Yeah.
Just use the Divinity 2 strategy of stuffing everything into a chest and then using telekinesis.
Does it use the weight of the chest?
Yes, it does.
Oh god.
I've seen that. It's
It's
Painful.
disgusting.
yeah.
Okay, so Guti, in terms of actually making this a rollable thing, I have 10 doses of gunpowder here. If I were to, if we could assume that the entire place was to be set ablaze, what would you need me to roll to know where to put the gunpowder capsules to cause the most damage when they go off?
Well, I mean, you've given this place a thorough up and down, so so this fireplace be helpful. There's an alchemy lab just north of you that would be helpful. 1 second, let me check something here. There's like the crafting spot over here with like a lot of like tools and other sources of flame and whatnot. This down here kind of appear to be like the kitchen and prep area and stuff.
Okay, then I guess I'll distribute them evenly across the alchemy lab, a couple near the fireplace, but not in it as of yet. And the remainder spread across the southeast quadrant here.
All right, move your token where you're planning on setting plus things up, so just so I can see things.
Moving out of
Sure.
the...
So
basically.
This looks to be the most reactive business in here, so
Okay.
1 or 2 spaced
Real-
around this area.
Real quick, Kanari, roll me perception.
Jesus. That's 2 in a row, by the way.
Hell yeah.
You'll hear a sort of slam, as then suddenly,
Oh, fuck.
Someone crawled up from the fucking. Okay.
Now we know what those bloody footprints were for.
it is crawling on its upper torso, not moving entirely super fast.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Roll me an
Fuck
initiative,
outta there.
please.
What have we decided? 4?
Okay. So your gunpowder has been placed as you see this thing smash through the wall.
Knew I should have taken fleet.
Well, fleet
Okay, so that
wouldn't
means
use
that-
here necessarily.
Hmm.
You can just take 2 move actions here to.
Well, not necessarily, because I'm trying to drop other things on the way.
Yeah. Sure.
15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 40, 45, 50. I think I'll stop there.
Okay, let me go ahead and... did you set the fire yet, by the way?
I have not yet, no.
Okay,
That was going to be the last thing.
alright. Okay, your turn. Your turn.
Bless you.
Yep.
Bless you.
As a free action... What?
I was just gonna say cast spark over there.
I don't have it.
Damn it.
Were you holding the wand of fireball or something?
I had all the ones, I thought.
There was a wand of fireball, yes.
You could try
I'm
that.
not sure if I typed that one.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. I will go ahead and cast that, but I think I will need to make a use magic device check.
If it's not on your spell list.
Class
Yep.
spell list.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to just use it without rolling. Just whip it out and fireball.
13.
So that means that's a not on your list. Mark that down, Wuten.
How does this... I forget how this works. How can I forget this
A
works?
wand is a DC 20 to activate.
Okay. Unfortunately, that will not quite be enough.
Okay. Then, as a free action, I will drop a handful more of the gunpowder here next to the fireplace. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. You hear a loud smashing sound as glass and other things seem to burst into rubble. Your turn again.
1, 2, 3. Drop or throw the remainder in here. Whatever you do, you need me to roll for that? Or?
Nope. No need.
Okay.
And I imagine
then-
you guys are leaving all the doors open anyway, so
Right.
no problem.
And then one more time, cast the fireball. This area.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Success. All right. So the fireplace goes off, as does everything the fuck else. Let me just
You started in the fireplace.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't leave it lit while you're gone.
Yeah.
Cough.
Yeah.
well, I mean, you guys crawled through it last time. So.
Oh no, I know it's not on, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, it wasn't us.
Yeah. Should have just turned it off while you were gone. You forgot to turn it
Yeah,
off.
bro.
There
Leave
we
your
go.
Fireplace on?
Okay, and now I run.
Now get the fuck out.
That's yes.
Shame he doesn't have an automatic sprinkler system. Should have thought of that before fucking up.
Oh boy.
Your turn.
All right. I'm going to take the run action, which I think is 4 times my move speed.
Yes, but it has to be
Okay.
a straight line.
All right, then never mind. Can't do that then. All right. So, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, when it spreads over here, that's gonna be the big boomer.
Yeah.
Your move,
Okay.
as it's growing,
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to vacate the premises.
Smells the fire.
And
Sprints.
away we go.
Hopes Cassandra's holding on.
I want to shut that door.
Yes, close the door.
No, don't.
I wasn't raised in a barn. And let's see here. You guys making a fair bit away.
Just a fucking mushroom cloud.
Hang on. Hang on. I
And
may have one more.
the robot takes 243 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I think it's dead.
Now
We get a
enter
mile
phase
down
two.
the road, decide we want to take a quick breather. It crawls after us. The fuck?
Well, I was going to
just
say
a
I
hand.
also have a wand of hold portal.
I mean, you kind of do, yeah.
Yeah. I think I will cast that. That one is on my caster list.
Okay, take notes.
Red glowing eye.
Well, it's kind of funny because, like, as things kind of blow through some of like the little shards of glass, you can still see like little tells of the quaint little shack interior that's still like through the broken glass, like different shards of it.
Excellent.
So the illusion of within didn't wear off just yet, but that shit's gone.
Boom.
All right.
He's gonna
Mission
come
accomplished.
home. To not have a home.
50
Well-
D10.
That's that, I suppose.
That's 5 fireballs worth, you know?
Okay.
I mean, they
Caster level.
cannot accuse us of erupting in someone's home if there is no home.
Yeah, we couldn't have gone into someone's house legally if there was no home to go into illegally.
If
Exactly.
you're going to
The arson,
vandalize,
though, is
Questionable.
that one's still up in the air.
if you do vandalize, you might as well destroy the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
And you do make it back down to Upper Cloverstone.
Okay.
Brilliant.
no.
Let's find somewhere to sleep.
Let's lay low for a couple of days.
We can report back what we found out about what Spellhammer's plans seem to be.
Well, remember, we do still have the orcs and the mine itself to attend to.
That's
Actually,
right,
yeah.
Can
Go
we
ahead and,
ask them to roll to just, put that off for a while? While we live off blowing up?
Given what we have seen, do you think we can afford to?
No, but you can hope.
We must move ahead.
Does anyone need a drink? I'll invite.
I would love
I need 5.
Hands you water.
one.
Perfect.
Alright. Put you back at the inn. And the night is yours.
Gonna drink heavily and fall asleep after a job well done.
I'll drink to that. Tink.
Because dwarven ale, you know.
I'm just gonna make sure that
Good shit.
Cassandra is Okay. Nuzzle.
She's gonna like pat Kai on the head while drinking.
I think.
Hmm?
No, you go on.
Just gonna ask, like in general, how do you manage to manage everything?
Manage to manage.
Yeah, the whole giant robot being kidnapped by ogres situation.
Do you want the adventurer's answer or the real answer?
I mean, how do you manage the fear? That will be my question.
The fear? Well, oftentimes, I tend to mask the fear with, a good bottle, but, don't always have that. Well, you were in danger, so, we gotta keep you safe. Get you out of there. No man or woman left behind,
Just gonna nod.
Kanari has looked pretty pensive this whole time that you've been, sitting around mulling over your drinks and your mead and what have you. And with this, she kind of looks up and... Well, Shizuki, that does lead me to a good question. This is one that I've been wondering for a while. Alright? Back when we first met, I asked you all what you believed in. You kind of weaseled out of the question at the time, so bearing in mind what we learned today, what's at stake with the potential for, and she lowers her voice, demon lords returning, I need to hear it from you now. Alright? A smith, a boy and his dog, a runaway, an orphan. What? We're children before a storm. We're throwing little toy spears into the wind. We're nothing to these monsters and the ones that we face today. And the only thing that's going to keep us going is the strength of our own convictions. So, if you're going to hide behind a bottle, is that going to be enough? In the end, when we're beaten and bruised and the land around us is burning, what's going to keep you going? What's going to drag you out of the dirt for one last bout?
You caught her off guard. Well...
And this isn't just directed at you, this is directed at
I know.
everyone.
I have an answer, but I'll let someone else go first.
I mean, this is not really anything like what I heard this kind of life would be. Drink.
Jesus, guys. I wasn't trying to kill you.
I put my response in chat.
It's not like not like a chug, just like a.
You're asking the big question.
You know what? I'm the GM. I'll go ahead and narrate it. As you are saying words, Kai is looking at you. He understands your emotions, but not your words. He replies with a head tilt.
Where are the gems currently, for that matter?
I think Sorren has the Gebian rubies. I think Sorren has one, and I feel like that's the only one you guys have.
I have one as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you not return that one to the forest? Or is there
That
another
one
one
was
that we-
different. I can't remember which one this one was.
I mean, if you have one, that's fine.
We have one that we took from the fucked up necromancer in the
And then we
catacombs.
have one that we took
That's-
from the
You're right.
Carney.
Right.
Traded.
Yeah,
Right, traded.
for the. Yeah.
So
I think
You're
that
right.
I think I've got the one from the necromancer, and then Sorren's got the one from the Carney.
So, noticing this, Kanari will gesture to the two of you. We are holding potentially world-ending power in our hands at the moment. We have seen that there are many, many people around here, throughout Kyonin, throughout Vera, that would kill for these things. Is there any reason to believe that we're better off holding these things than giving them to someone else?
Well, as it stands, we don't have any other person that would be better suited at the moment. If it does come to pass that someone would be better off holding on to these, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But right now, we have them, and we are keeping them out of the hands of those who would do harm with it.
Are you prepared to face that?
As prepared as I'm gonna have to be,
Until we find someone, I agree that the safest hands are our own, unless you have any better ideas.
I wish I did, but that's why I need to know what's going to keep you going when the entirety of the continent is coming after you.
Well, this life is the only one I've ever wanted. As much as it does hurt sometimes, I wouldn't give it up for the world. It's much better than anything I've had before. And so long as I can live, seeing all these new places, meeting all these new people, and potentially die with a gun in my hand, and good friends beside me, I'm not too concerned about anything else that will come, because I know there are things that are far scarier.
All I saw was my token disappearing and I had no idea what was going
No,
on.
you're fine. You're fine. This is a bigger moment, so I'm just emphasizing the characters for this discussion.
Yes, Kanari runs with the rubies.
Fucking yeets off with them.
Not today. Alright, so Anri, you believe that you and your gun and freedom are enough? Fine.
I like to keep things simple.
I know. And what about the rest of you? Is the chance at freedom, is that enough?
Well, even though it can be potentially scarring and traumatizing, it's kind of thrilling, and I mean, I think this is still better than living a boring, empty life. As long as you...
Well, we don't know what your story is, little one. We haven't heard it yet.
It's really boring. I don't have much to say, really. I wanted to become an adventurer mostly because I heard stories of how exciting and rewarding it was. Um, I mean, would be better than just grow up to be married with someone you don't even know and ultimately doesn't care about you.
So you ran away to escape, and Kanari is looking at Anri as she says this. You ran away from home to escape a life that you didn't want, and a life that was being forced upon you.
He
That's
gives you a glower.
the freedom that you gain from that is going to be enough to push you to the ends of the world.
I don't know. I am scared to find out, but I can try.
Considering what we are up against, fear is not unreasonable.
Besides, I think I'd be better hanging around with you than on my own.
Sorren, what about you? You're not even from this place. What attachment do you have to it? To seeing things through?
I mean, sure, we found some interesting things in the little cottage for that wizard man, but I almost think you might be taking things a little bit too seriously. Personally.
You think so?
I mean, I'm not seeing what the big deal is with all of this. We're sitting here, we're doing a job, we're doing it right. It's nothing to worry about.
I take it you've never heard the truism, the soldiers that just follow orders are the first ones on the chopping block?
I mean, if you sit there and think I'm gonna sit there and die for something like it, hell. Man asked me to do a job, and I ain't gonna sit there and die for it. If that's what you're implying.
Well, if it gets to that point, what are you going to do?
Look, if you're worried about us going up to check out this Adromalox horde once we're all said and done, once we see what else Ormhand may want from us to do in regards to dealing with this little spellhammer problem, if you're worried about the end-all be-all, look, I'd try to get you guys out if I could. Absolutely. I'm not gonna just sit there and leave someone behind. I've been through more than enough with all of y'all at this point. If that's what you're worried about. I'm not just gonna turn my back on you at this point.
I'm not worried about anyone turning their backs on us. I'm worried about whether any of us are prepared to deal with what these gems may ask of us, what the responsibility of holding on to them may entail.
Well, hell, I already tried to sell mine, just that strange merchant type just seemed like he didn't want nothing to do with it. Seems like the only people that want anything to do with it are crazy. But, hey, you know, the less people know we have them anyway, the better.
Yes, but do you remember back in the cult, back in the Undertemple? You know that at least one of those people is the one we're going to face tomorrow, the next day, whenever we go up there. These are obviously powerful, capable individuals. What do I believe? I believe in the good that common people like us can do in the face of insanity like this, in the face of systems that are built to force us to fail, in light of the enemies that people make of themselves in trying to control the rest of us. Sorry.
What?
I believe that it is only by forcing ourselves to act and to put a stop to the grand plans that these powerful people, the Morgalas of the world, have. That's the only way towards the kind of freedom that most of you are looking for. And I think we're the people to do it.
I think so too. I can drink to that.
Indeed.
And with that might come a good drink and a good night's rest, I think. And he's going to stand up from his chair and stretch.
I agree.
And he's just going to go ahead and go and find the innkeep and pay for the rooms. He's just going to start moving.
All right.
Sorren's treated nuts tonight. Woo!
If everybody is going to bed, Anri might try and have a quick word with Kanari, if there is time.
I have time for it.
Okay.
Ebony's the only one that had to leave early.
Okay, so once everybody has headed off, Anri will make a quick flag down of Kanari.
Yep. She wasn't planning on moving anywhere.
Kanari. I just wanted to have a word with you, if you don't mind.
I anticipated at least someone would.
Well, first of all, thank you for saving me from completely exploding.
Anytime.
Thank you. I just wanted to know if that's what sprung all of that.
In part. In part because now we have an idea of what it is that we're really dealing with. You saw the statues to these people in that temple. You saw the ruins of civilizations, and the ruins themselves are bigger, are more grand than some of the places that we've been to that are alive and thriving. If they can command that kind of power, if they can be brought back, is anything going to be able to stop them?
I will not even presume that I know such a thing. All we can do is try.
That's all I ask.
Well, I am trying.
And I will try to keep the rest of you around long enough to finish the job.
Well,
wherever it may take us.
Thank you again for that. On another note, do you...
She seems to kind of become a little more anxious. And seems to fidget a little bit, like, moving her fringe out of her eyes.
Do you think I should tell them?
I think that there will come a time and a place for that sort of revelation. And If there are as many people with an interest in following us as the evidence today would seem to imply, it might be for the best if there were no reason for anyone else to be following us. And if word got out about your condition.
I understand. I've understood that for a very long time.
I know.
And, I don't like lying to people, as bad at it as I am. It's just the less people know, the better.
Agreed.
And, let's just say the people who have known aren't doing so well. So I'm really hoping something doesn't happen to you because you know.
Let me ask you something, Anri. Every new town we've been in, I've given a different name. Does this strike you as familiar?
I think Anri Hughes understands.
As does... let's see... I need to open the document. As does Kanari, Linnell, Vitani, Kasia, Silvermane. Or whatever subset of those I am on any given day. If you need a right-hand woman, I will stand by your side for anything that you may have to face. I won't ask questions. I won't ask you to confront what you're not ready to. All I ask is that you do the same for me.
Is somebody cutting onions in here? You really don't need to ask. Of course.
Then, what do you have to worry about?
Well, a lot less now. I'm just hoping the others will do the same. And, on the topic of Cassandra, I've got to admit I'm kind of worried about her.
There does seem to be more going on there than she's let on so far, yes.
If she is a former noble, then, well, she likely knows. At least, she's heard of...
Yes.
Yes.
It's a small circle you travel in, and that unfortunately is the risk we take. So, if you'd like, I can try to feel her out and see if she knows anything about certain events. Obviously not letting on that we know anything, but if it would give you some peace of mind. And then, if she is trustworthy and she continues to pull her weight, if you feel comfortable letting her or anyone else in on things, maybe we do cross that bridge when we come to it.
That would actually help ease my fears a lot. I don't wish any harm upon her, it's just... she's... well, I find myself in a very similar situation to her.
And I'm sure she could use a friend.
Yes, but first, as you say, I'd rather know what she knows.
Agreed. I'll try to get some time alone with her to discuss.
Thank you.
Although, after tonight, who knows how much anyone is going to be willing to give me the time of day. I suspect Sorren is,
It was kind of
Tad-
overbearing, but it's all right. I forgive you.
Oh, well. I'm sure everyone will feel better after a good night's sleep, myself included.
Yes. Well, with that, I don't want to keep you any longer, and I need to see how much soot I can get off this coat.
32% of it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Actually, I can help with that if you give me just a moment. And she runs a long claw down the length of the coat, and prestidigitation is in effect.
So it just fluffs off and just dissipates.
God, what did we do without magic before you?
The question you should be asking is, what can you do against magic?
Working on that.
Well,
Mm-hmm. And with that, she taps the side of her snout knowingly and heads off. Unless there was something else.
No, just maybe a slight mumble about how she has her own magic wand, and she's gonna head to bed.
I have my own magic
If-
wand.
If she overhears that, she's grinning ear to ear.
I'll let you roll perception.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that does it.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess
Let
you
it
get a
go.
grin over the shoulder as she goes.
Ah, all right.
Alright.
Right.
Does anyone
Sorry if
else?
that took a little long, guys.
No, you're fine. No, that was
No,
great.
this is good.
Yeah.
I like this shit.
Okay.
It's adorable.
This is
More, please.
Character moments are needed. We need more of these. We need
This is-
more stuff. Let's go.
This
Okay.
y'all are cows because I want to milk this shit. All right. So, did anyone else have anything before departing for bed for the night?
Spending the money that's needed for the rooms, but other than that,
Okay.
I was gonna get 3 rooms, so two to a room.
Probably 5 silver apiece.
Ah, that's not bad. That's 15 silver. That's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never had money like this before. It's great.
It's a day's wages.
Goes to
Almost.
it's gonna go to 58. All right, cool.
Okay. And after all that discussion and night of resolve, Kanari, one more time, you're not really quite in a dream, but as you begin to kind of wind down for the day, you just think back to that time when you learned a new reason, when your definition of resolve began to churn and shift as you arrive at the Linyaran outpost with Valhan. Back then, it's not, according to the map here, it's not the little village that you see today, but it started off just like as a collective of all sizes of tents and very few like solid structure. There were some solid structures for like to protect against the elements, but not really a whole lot by the time you first arrived. And it's at that time that you first arrive at the encampment that a young-looking half-elf, Steph, is beginning to make her way towards the entrance of the place and approaches, and she says,
I'm sorry, I was distracted. Say that one more time.
"You're lying." And she says,
Good to see you again, Valhan. And you've brought a new face. Welcome to Linyara.
I appreciate the welcome and greet you in honor.
Well, please. Come on through.
and they will go on through next time or a future time on Kyonin Legacies.
Woohoo!
In that case, we must ask, are we all up in those levels?
Are we?
Do we?
Yes.
Yay.
Survived a really tough boss fight.
Yeah.
baby.
For
Oh, shit.
sure.
Whoops! I fucking closed out of the game. I was so excited. I pressed.
I mean, if you don't want to level up, that's fine with me. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Let's fight it again.
All right, yeah, redo.
Sorry, we exited the game without saving.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't save
Got
first.
so excited I controlled W'd out of there.
What's
Alright,
this about Kyrogen? What's the...
What did I do this time?
Just because of the her
The
name
surname?
spelling.
Well,
Yeah.
you know who else has that surname?
Hmm.
Think of somebody in your campaign.
What's happened to who now?
I said who else has that surname, because Wuten made a comment about the character's surname.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay. I think I see it, yeah.
I think you do.
I think I do. I think I do.
I'm blanking right now. I'm sorry.
Who does Ellen look like?
Who of the three people who finished Evil Campaign, other than Astreus, has that surname?
Oh, okay.
Who does she look like?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Ah.
I see where you're going with this. It's all connected. I see.
I see your Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yes!
God
all
damn
the
it.
Illuminati.
It's spreading.
Alright, 8 hit points.
Oh, I need to do that as well.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
I am up to
I need to
55.
roll my...
Hell yeah.
I keep forgetting I have D10. I am the good DPS. Sick.
Anyways.
Okay.
Let's just make you even more fucking broken, shall we?
Mitigation.
How about yes? Why not yes?
God. Alright.
Meat points for the meat god.
Anyways. 81 HP.
Jesus.
Nice.
I mean, what do I do?
Vision, pulling charge. Boom. Nice and easy.
7.
And just as a postscript to that last conversation, I hope everyone knows that that is in character, not out of character slamming.
Oh, yeah. No worries.
Okay.
Yes.
We get it.
Of course.
Just making sure.
Alright.
No, I'm like,
Nice
please, no, make it dramatic. Let's go.
Nice and simple level up there. I'm gonna save that.
Took up to the second dungeon for up to getting to the just about going to the second dungeon for the party to have the talk.
All right. So, hope all of you enjoyed tuning in for that. That was a good fight, good party interactions, and we're gonna leading up into some interesting shit. So, guys, are we thinking pirates next weekend?
Next weekend, I think the plan was
Yeah,
to
we
do the
can't.
side thing. That
That's that's the off week.
the plan was going to be the off thing, and then
Okay. And then
oh fuck! So I can't be there for Pirates on the 8th because I'm going to be visiting your friend in Ohio.
Basically, I think the plan is going to be next week is doing like the side thing. The 8th we'll be back at Kyonin, and then the 15th should be pirates.
Okay, that I can do. I was not
If
sure.
I'm looking at this schedule right.
Yeah.
The problem is that I will be in Ohio on the 8th and will
Yeah.
not be able to.
That's
Yeah,
do
no worries. That's a
stuff.
Kyonin.
all good.
And then the 15th is Pirates. So
Just in case I'm needed for Kyonin for anything, since
It's no problem. That's why I wanted. That's why I wanted to have that last little tiny tidbit at the end now.
Wait.
So
all right. Well, I think we got that all scheduled out. And until next time, we will see all of you in the next live stream. And have a good one.
Bye.